School stories. I have a lot, and you probably do too. Actually, I'm homeschooled. Did I stutter? Here's a school story from all the way back to first grade. Y'all remember this series called Alphabet Lore? I think it was like about these letters, and there was this bad letter named F. I ain't rewatching it. I'm not. And I think at the end, N killed F. I don't know. For some reason, something about this series made me go, I love this. And you are probably wondering, Ace, what does this have to do with school? I thought this was school stories. You lied to me, you little... If you didn't have an attention span lesser than a second, I would get onto that. At my school, there's different technology for different grades. The first graders, aka the babies, they get iPads. iPad kids. And second grade to fifth grade, aka me, we get computers. Suck this, you slimy little gumdrop. Anyway, so like a 6-year-old would do, I went to Google and typed up alphabet lore. And I looked at images, and while everybody was learning, I would just be scrolling pictures of alphabet lore like, heh. But what I didn't know is that all teachers have an app where they can see what their students' iPads or computers are doing. So if you were taking a test and you thought it would be a great idea to get a cookie clicker, your teacher will get a notification and beat the living heck out of you. Here's another stupid story I've encountered. So one day I was eating lunch and I had Doritos with me, and Kyron, yes, I asked permission to use his name, asked, hey, can I have a chip? And I was like, heck no, you can't have any of my chips. But then I recountered like, you know what? Hey, you can have a chip. So as a joke, I grabbed one crumb, and threw it at him. And it was so small you couldn't even see where it went. But another teacher, who I don't even know about it, 360 owl, snapped her neck to look at me like, we should not be throwing food here. First of all, the crumb was as small as your brain. Second of all, I don't know even where it went. Third of all, it was a joke. One last story. So one time I was playing Among Us with my friends. I know it is 8 years late. I don't give a frick. And I was the crewmate, cause of course I am. No action. Since I can't say his name for safety rules, I'm just gonna call him Banana. Banana was the imposter, but I did not know that because that would be revealed at the end of the match. But he did give me a sus vibe. See what I did there? Boo, this guy's stat. But right as he was about to get me, I jumped from a high place. And here's some context. Every time I jump from a high place, I land perfectly fine. Second grade, I was fine. Third grade, I was fine. Fourth grade, for the first half, I was fine until this incident. So I jump in. I literally sprained my ankle from falling from a high place, and it still hurts today. Anyway, that's all. Bye-bye.